Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 19 of Less Platinum Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Okay, time to head into the game room and do more investigating. Let's start by talking to Maki. Maki, you were in the game room when Rentaro was killed, right?
Hey!
What were you all doing down here? Rentaro was with you, right?
Hey.
Am I a suspect? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. You should suspect me. In fact, you should be suspicious of everyone.
Huh? Because...
Someone got killed right after we all gathered here. The timing is too perfect. Then again, with the time limit so close to expiring, maybe that's why it happened.
You don't know?
So trust no one, Kaede, or you'll lose. Got it? Can't get a read on Maki at all. She just saw a dead body, yet she's perfectly calm. It's hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver. But why were you all here in the first place? It was Kaido's idea. He suddenly wanted to hold a strategy meeting and gather us together. He said we should confront Monokuma once the time limit expires.
I don't understand.
And he picked the 7 people he thought would be useful in a fight. 7 people. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rentaro. But, I'm not sure those 7 would all be useful in a fight though.
I see.
Kaito thought Himiko's magic and Angie's connection to Atua would be useful.
Huh?
But what about you, Maki? Why did he also pick the ultimate child caregiver?
This is stupid.
He just looked at me and said, yeah, you probably know how to fight. That's it? Jeez. That does sound like something Kaito would do though. But why have a strategy meeting in the game room in the basement?
I don't know.
Beats me. Maybe Kaito figured it would be harder for Monokuma to find us here. In other words, it was just a coincidence? And what was Rentaro doing at that time? Was he in the strategy meeting with you?
That's true.
He was, at first. But then he excused himself to go to the bathroom and left on his own. Kaito and Tenko went looking for him so we could finish this meeting, the meeting before time expired. That must have happened around... Huh? What are you guys doing here? Well, never mind. Your timing's perfect. You should join our strategy meeting. Kaede is definitely welcome to join. Then, did the 4 of you just wait in the game room the whole time?
Nope.
Angie, Himiko, and I were the only ones who stayed behind. Gonta never joined us.
Huh?
Gonta wasn't with you guys? Gonta did arrive, but then he left and locked himself in the AV room in the back. He was in the AV room by himself?
Ew.
Suspicious behavior, isn't it? The other 2 felt the same way. What other 2?
Like I'd know.
Why don't you go to the AV room? They're probably still there. Alright, so we talked to Maki and got her account, and now we have that truth bullet. The next thing we have to do is go to the AV room. So we'll examine the sliding door.
Shuichi.
Hey, Shuichi, the AV room is that room in the back, right?
Could it be?
Kaede, have you never been in there before?
Yeah.
Nope, not yet. Anyway, let's go. Alright, off we go into the AV room. I actually quite like this room. There's some funny moments in here. Wait! Gonta not murder anyone!
Come on, man.
I told you, we're not saying you did. We just want to talk.
No.
It's him, alright. He's got the face of a killer.
No way!
No! Judge Gonta by his outside. On inside, Gonta, gentlemen.
Hey.
What's going on here? Oh, hey there, Kaede. We're just trying to ask him. Just tell us while we're still asking nicely. Are you or are you not the culprit? Or are you not the culprit? Are you not the culprit? Gonta, It's just been this over and over. We can't move forward at all. I think your questions are the problem. Then I'll change the question. Timmy buys 5 strawberries for 50 cents each and 1 apple. That's totally off topic, Kimiko. Do your own math homework.
You know?
Hey, Gonta, I talked to Maki earlier. You were in the basement AV room alone the whole time, right? But what were you doing here alone? Gonta happy to be invited to meeting, but Gonta think he not be much help, cause he not smart.
Bugs are.
So Gonta in here alone, watching bug movie.
Huh?
What? How does that help?
Honest.
Bug movie fill Gonta with fight, make Gonta ready to fight Monokuma.
I see.
So it helps you fight. Okay, sure, you do you, Gonta.
But you know.
But why was it locked?
Huh?
What was locked?
With my magic.
If you don't answer honestly, I'll change you into a girl with my magic. Huh? Gonta no can become girl, Gonta. Then Gonta never become gentleman.
Jeez.
Himiko, can you just shut up for a second? You're making this harder than it needs to be.
Is that alright?
Gonta, can you tell us what happened next?
Gonta.
Just need focus. If Gonta no focus, Gonta can no fill up with fight.
Honest.
That's it, really. Gonta just wanna protect everyone. But you guys not believe Gonta, huh? Cause Gonta's so big and scary looking, huh?
Wow.
Calm down. You're making a really scary face.
How can this be?
Cause Gonta feels so useless. After hearing his story, I can see why people would suspect him. But I wonder what really happened. Could he actually be the mastermind?
That's true.
Kaede, let's investigate this room a little more. We also need to verify Gonta's alibi.
Yeah.
You're right. Alright, so let's start. What we're gonna do first is just talk to everyone again. So let's go Gonta, Himiko, and Kaito.
Gonta.
Gonta watching bug movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma. But Gonta need focus to fill up with fight, so Gonta lock door. That sounds like a lie. If you don't tell the truth, I'll blow your clothes off with magic. If Gonta naked in public, then Gonta never become gentleman. Himiko, shut up. Stop saying ridiculous things.
Honest.
Gonta just wanna protect everyone. Really.
Why?
No one believe Gonta. Gonta feels so pathetic. Okay, now Himiko. The culprit is definitely Gonta. He's suspicious, no matter how you look at it.
No.
It's still too early to determine that. There are a lot of things to consider. Really? Even so, it's definitely Gonta. He's suspicious, no matter how you look at it. No. Why don't you help investigate before you decide that, Himiko?
What a pain.
Investigating is a pain. Gonta's suspicious, no matter how you look at it.
Got it?
Like I said, you need to investigate before you decide that. Hell, use your magic for all I care.
It's impossible.
Magic shouldn't be used like that. It'll lead to corruption.
Jeez.
Then stop being so lazy and put some actual effort into solving this. Himiko, you're so annoying.
Damn.
Jeez, I can't believe that happened right next door to our strategy meeting.
Hey.
Kaito, can you tell me more about this strategy meeting of yours? You gathered everyone to meet in the basement, right?
Huh?
What? Am I one of your suspects now?
Um.
No, that's not what I'm...
Nah.
It's natural that you're suspicious of me,
Of course.
but I'm not the culprit. I swear it on the universe.
Got it.
I've got nothing to hide, so you can ask me anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then.
Well, now that we have that chance, let's look back at the entire incident together. Kaito went to the scene with us, so he might have noticed something we missed.
Got it.
Alright then, where should we start? After Kaede and I set up the cameras, we were keeping watch from the classroom. Some time passed and then we saw you guys go down to the basement.
Hey.
When did you start asking people to go with you?
So.
I don't remember the exact time, but I asked them one by one and we all went there together.
Okay.
That's when we saw you. You, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Himiko, and Rentaro. Jeez, how many times are we gonna say that scene?
No.
Now that I think about it... hang on, sorry. Yeah. Now that I think about it, the monitors started going off just before that. That creepy music made it hard to keep the strategy meeting going. I want to confirm what you've told me so far. Everyone went to the game room for this meeting, and no one went to the library, right? Yeah, we went straight to the game room, but right after we went inside, Gonta went into the AV room and wouldn't come out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maki told me about that.
So,
After that, during the meeting, Rantaro left to go to the bathroom. But we thought it'd be bad if the meeting stopped, so me and Tenko went to get him back. And that's when we met up with you guys.
okay.
We had gone down to the basement because the security sensor receiver went off.
Yeah.
And right when I was about to open the library door, you guys called out to us. So after you and Tenko left the game room, Himiko and Maki were still there, right?
Got it.
Yeah, I can guarantee it.
But you know.
However, I can't guarantee that Gonta was in here the whole time.
I see.
So we can't confirm Gonta's alibi yet.
Hey,
The library's rear entrance is at the end of the hallway, correct? Did you see anyone there?
that's right.
Well, I didn't get a good look, but I'm sure I would have noticed if someone was there.
Gee.
Then I opened the door to the library with you guys and found Rantaro's dead body. That's just about how it went. We didn't learn any new information, though.
Come on.
So I'm not clear to suspicion yet, huh?
No.
Don't worry. You're not a likely suspect.
Dumbass.
Hey, that's not something a detective should say.
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
If you suspect me, you better pursue it to the end. Investigate until you're satisfied. If you don't do that, you'll never reach the truth. Rantaro will have died for no reason.
Got it.
This is where you need to let your ultimate talent shine. Shuichi?
Yeah.
Anyway, if you notice something or remember anything, let us know.
Of course.
Well, I'm not planning on leaving it all to you guys. I'll investigate my own way. Alright. Yeah, I love Kaido's little, like, you know, keep going, you know, he's G up, essentially. Alright, let's have a look. So I'm actually going to examine the video rack on the left here and work my way around the room. There are a lot of movies crammed into the bookcase. Oh, The Legend of 1900! I've always wanted to see this film.
That's.
The one with the pianist that has eyes like a dead fish, right? If this is a reference, I don't know. This film won awards for its phenomenal music. US audiences were moved to tears.
Really?
Well, Americans do tend to get emotional.
Huh?
What else do they have here? I grabbed a movie at random, and the case was covered with pictures of naked men and women. Find any movies over there? Oh, nothing suspicious over here. Let's go look somewhere else.
What happened?
What's wrong? Did you see something?
That's wrong.
I said it's nothing. There's nothing here but a bunch of movies. Movies.
Wait.
Kaede, you're panicking. It's okay if you found a clue. You can tell me. Here, let me look. No,
Jeez.
don't come over here. A couple of minutes later, we were both looking down at the floor with beet red faces. They're both flushed. I told you.
Sorry.
Let's investigate something else. So good. Alright, let me just read. I just want to make sure I get this right. Okay, the speakers have the same dialogue, so I'll just examine one. I bet this huge speaker produces some high quality sound, but that's not relevant now. Alright, let's examine this screen here. It's a screen for the projector, but the projector is turned off.
That's true.
If you roll up the screen, you could use it as a long pole of sorts. So what?
No.
I was just thinking that it could be used for something. Used how? Sometimes you say weird things, Shuichi. Must be a detective quirk of yours.
Okay.
You think so? Sorry. You can treat it as me talking to myself. Okay, so they say the same thing. I think I have to examine the backsliding door now. This door is different than the one we used to enter the game room. Is this connected to the hallway?
You're right.
It seems that way. Let's check.
Yeah.
It's a sliding door. I'll open it. I tried to open it, but... Ka-chunk!
Huh?
That's weird. It doesn't open all the way. It looks like it wasn't installed right. I can only stick my arm through. I can see the hallway on the other side, but I suppose it's not possible to use this door.
No.
No. If it's Gonta, it doesn't matter if the door was stuck. He's strong enough to throw that super heavy manhole cover.
That's right.
Yeah, you could eat this door for breakfast.
Gonta never would do that?
Gonta not eat door for breakfast. Breakfast most important meal of any gentleman's day.
Okay.
I agree.
Huh?
You think Gonta could eat this door?
No.
No, not that. I mean, I don't think he did anything like that. Look at this.
Is that alright?
There's dust, of course there is, piled up on the railing of the door. This sliding door hasn't moved in a while.
Hmm.
So then, he just forced his way through the gap. That's not possible. There may be enough space for a baseball to fit through. I guess an arm could fit through as well, if it were thin enough.
It's magic.
So then he probably used magic that makes you slim and keeps the fat off.
Wait!
Gonta no can use magic.
Okay.
Oh, I can use magic. That's a bit more. And she had like a bit more gusto, but it didn't even sound like her when I said it. These two never have anything important to say.
What's the matter?
Shuichi?
No.
Nothing. Just something I want to confirm. I'm gonna try sliding the door one more time. As Shuichi peeked through the gap of the sliding door, he muttered,
I knew it.
I thought so. Look, you can see the rear entrance to the library from here. This door and the rear entrance are located straight across from one another. So what?
That's...
I'm not sure if it matters yet, but it is a little concerning. Concerning how? Alright, sliding door has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Now let me just... okay, yep, we're done. I think we've investigated everything here too. Then what should we do next?
Hey!
For now, let's ask the others some questions. There are still people we haven't talked to. This would be done with if we had the pictures. We wouldn't have to waste our time like this. We'd already know who the mastermind is. That's true. But we shouldn't wait around and do nothing.
Yeah.
You're right. Alright, so we can exit this room now. And we can go find the next person. So we need to exit the game room as well. And apparently we're going to find Tenko and Angie in the hallway. So let's go do that. We've only got a little bit of time left in this episode, but if we use it wisely. So Angie's over here. Let's talk to her.
Hey,
You're not gonna investigate, Angie?
I...
Investigating is important, but I gotta say my prayers to Atua too.
Amen.
Oh, Atua, please let Rantaro enter heaven safe and sound.
Hey!
I suppose a prayer couldn't hurt. Rantaro died in such a gruesome way. Would he be able to go to heaven in peace? It'd be nice if he could.
It'll be okay.
Don't worry, I'll pray hard. If I pray hard enough, I'll earn enough points to become a platinum disciple.
Huh?
Sounds like a credit card rewards program. Oh, Angie. She's so strange. They're all so strange, but I guess that's the point. Oh, Tenko, I wanted to ask you something. Alright, yeah. We asked Tenko about what happened in the game room, but she only confirmed what Maki had told us and didn't provide any new information. Corroboration achieved. I see.
That's right.
I knew it. Gonta would be the most suspicious since he locked himself in the AV room. Not to mention he's also a male. Are you submitting that as evidence?
Hey,
By the way, how has your investigation been going?
no.
I haven't done any investigating.
Huh?
What?
Degenerate man.
Hey, degenerate, don't give me that face. I've been doing something else. I've been watching Angie.
Huh?
Watching Angie?
Listen up.
We agreed to investigate with one other person, right? But Angie's just been wandering around alone.
I see.
Oh, that's why you're with Angie. I don't want to suspect anyone either, but girls' lives are at stake here.
Okay.
For an investigation like this to work, we have to trust each other. Oh, she does not look happy right now.
Ugh, degenerate
Don't
males.
act all high and mighty with me, you two-faced degenerate.
No.
Sorry, that wasn't my intention. Okay, looks like that's done. Let's get out of here. Haven't got much time left. Got to figure out who I've got to go to next. We're going to go into the classroom. And apparently we're going to find Kibo and Korekio. That's good. Alright, who are we talking to first? Okay, this one... Yeah, let me try this. Kaede, Shuichi, I would like to ask you two a question. You were on the lookout inside this classroom, right?
Yeah.
From here, we could keep an eye on the basement, and it was close to the library too.
You're right.
That's our alibi. we were both in this classroom when the murder occurred.
I see.
Then the probability that you two committed the crime is extremely low. By the way, were you two together the entire time?
No.
I did leave for a bit to see what was happening in the basement, but besides that, we were together the whole time until the receiver went off.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
I understand. Thank you very much. Lookout classroom has been added to the truth board section of your monopad.
Hey.
Is that all you wanted to ask?
Um,
Oh, may I ask you one more question, specifically about that vent?
by the way,
It appears to be connected to this classroom. The air duct in the basement hallway leads to it.
that's...
Yes, I was also concerned about this vent. That's why we kept watching this classroom.
That's right.
Because the culprit wouldn't be able to use this vent if we're in here on lookout.
That's right.
Under those circumstances, it would be difficult to sneak into the library from here.
Okay.
Kaede stacked up books in front of the library vent as well. With those in the way, it would be even harder for someone to go in and out.
I'll commit that to my memory.
Really? I will be sure to save that important piece of information to my memory bank. Classroom vent has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad.
Thank you very much.
I hope my line of questioning has not offended either of you. It is necessary so that we may find the truth. Kibo, you totally sounded like a detective or a lawyer just now. Oh, maybe you were a detective or a lawyer in a past life. A past life? How could I have a past life when I'm not made of human components? Alright, great. Let's stop there and we'll continue next time. For now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 19 of Let's Platinum Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. My name is Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.